So why would you be forging a document while you actually gave birth to your daughter in South Africa? Like, why? What's necessary? Does it mean that South African, when you give birth to a child as a non-South African, your child will not automatically be a South African citizen? These are some of the questions and some of the analysis I always come up with when it comes to this Chidimma case issue. Like, how is it possible that you gave birth to a daughter in South Africa and you go ahead to forge her document, her identification document, while you gave birth to her in the country? Isn't it a law that once you give birth to a child, even though that you're not a South African, that child automatically becomes a South African citizen? You guys, welcome back here again to the channel. Trust you all are doing perfectly well. If you're coming across the space for the first time, you are highly welcome. My name is Mary Queen. So you guys, we are here to talk about this, in as much as I try to wrap my head about this whole Chidimma case issue concerning identity fraud, since finally the law of embargo that they used to place on my eyes all this while I was telling her, go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl, if the South Africans don't know what they are saying or what they are doing, has already been put out. Then I decided to know more. Why is it that someone that gave birth to a child in South Africa decided to make a fraudulent document? Why that child? I thought it should be because she gave birth to that child. Assuming now Chidimma was born in South Africa. Okay, so she should have automatically be a South African citizen. And what is also the benefits of this South African identification? What is the benefit? What is the primary benefit of it to each South African citizen? These are the things that I want to talk about, as in what actually happened that Mama Chidimma's mom did such thing to the extent of, frauding her daughter's documents. Anyways, so now firstly about my question, according to what I've learned so far, in South Africa, if you're non-South African citizen, like you're a father and mother, you people are not South African citizen, and you gave birth to a child, that child, for the fact you gave birth to him or her in South Africa, that does not guarantee that that child will automatically become a citizen of South Africa. That child is not a citizen. Oh, that child is still a citizen of wherever his father and mother is coming from. That is what it means. But along the line, when that child stays in South Africa, continue to live in South Africa, and the parents, they did not relocate, or they continue to live in South Africa, the child gets to 18 years. That child can now have the right to go for the processing of becoming a citizen of South Africa. That child cannot have the right of becoming a citizen of South Africa. So when I see him, that is why this woman now go and do forgy. But that does not, I'm not here to justify her action. Oh, I can never and I will not, because what is wrong is wrong. This is why this woman run and go and forge. My own is that since she knew that she gave birth to this child, and there is every tendency, there is every possibility for this child to be a citizen and also have this identification ID of South Africans, she would have waited, because the last time I checked, there is nowhere it is written that if you give birth to your child in SA, that for the fact that child is as non-South African citizen, that child will not be able to do all the necessary stuff that he or she will do. Like, okay, let's now talk about what are the primary benefits of this South African ID that will make somebody to go forge it like this. Like, to go collect someone's own, and not even minding the future, how it will affect. And you did this thing. Like, you see how God they expose somebody. Oh. That is why they say every criminal or every crime always leave a trace. Like, you did this thing and you allow your daughter to be going to this pageant something where you know that she will be screened and every other thing, her documents will be presented. You did this thing. Does it mean that she forgets along the line that she did such mago, and at any given time she will be caught? That is one thing I don't know. Like, so that is one thing I don't know how people do stuff and they will just have so much courage about it. Imagine that. This thing I continue to say about this thing, the less you look about this Chidinma issue, the more you see. For the past how many days that I've been talking about this Chidinma issue, I have read a whole lot in my comment section about people talking about that Chidinma wasn't even born in South Africa. Talking about that if she was born in South Africa, people were even saying she wasn't born. If she wasn't born in South Africa, where is she now born? Where did I give birth to her? Where is her citizen? Where is she coming from? Because this thing is something else, honestly. The name Chidima, Igbo name, okay, just like she said she's from Igbo, eh? The Adetshina, Yoruba, a mixture of different name, like it's just so confusing. Seriously, they haven't really told us what really conspired. Like, I read a lot, and this thing kept on making me to go more, to continue to try to figure out, to analyze more. What about this now? Let's talk about the benefits. Maybe she want her daughter to benefit with all this thing, not minding that they are hurting someone else. Because obviously there's someone else who have suffered for a very long time about her identity is being used by someone else in South Africa. So I learned with this South African identity card, like you literally have your your daily life activities. You can open a bank account with it, you can shop with it, you can freely locomote, move to the country with it, you are freely to obtain job when you apply for job with it. You are also have some health insurance with it, financial support from either from the government, health insurance. You can get job with the card. You can have, shop and go anywhere with it. Like, it's just a primary benefit of getting this identification card. But my question now is that, assuming Chidinma now didn't get this card, or anybody, let me just don't say only Chidinma, didn't have this identification card, but she was born in South Africa, will she get the benefit of all those things? Or will she wait until she gets 18 years? Please, if you're South Africa, you can as well let me know. Will she get all those things, like enrolling in school? Because definitely there is a way out. Like, can she get all the same stuff that those that have the identification have? Possibly way, since if she was registered born in South Africa, they should have gone to the normal procedure. This thing now left me to start believing all the comments and getting people saying she wasn't born in South Africa. Because yes, if she was born in South Africa, no need of going forging her identification card. You would have just automatically, as a child that was born there, yes, it's true that South Africans don't grant you citizenship because you were born there, why your parents are not a South African citizen. It's true. But there is also the type of documents that she can go to Home Affairs or any of their sectors to process that will grant her access to both school, to the lifestyle, normal lifestyle that they usually live in that place. But now with all this whole stuff has made me believe, with the whole comments that I'll be getting, people complaining she's not. Where is she? Is she Africana? Where is she? Where was she born in? So one thing I want to know is that people should as well let me know more details. As since a child that is born in South Africa by both parents not being a citizen, so how do you now get a South African identification? Because looking at the benefits of this identification, other thing that you could benefit through those identification documents, does that mean that anybody who is born in the country and both parents are not South African will not get the identification until 18 years, and will not be able to obtain all those things like opening an account, getting a job in the country, and doing so many other stuff, and health insurance and so many other things? That person will not obtain. If you're in South Africa individual, do what to let me know on the comment section. I would like to know more. You guys, thank you all for watching me and for all your love and support. Anyway, guys, I'll sure see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you think about this. Ciao, guys. Chidimma Adetshina, come out and tell Nigerians where you're from, where your real father are from. Are you Africana? Because I've been laughing so loud in my comment section. People said she's not a Nigeria, she's not a South Africa, that she's just a African, Africa. She's just an African girl. Like, you're an African girl. Hey, I'm just there analyzing, and everything I'm analyzing, I'm putting allegedly. People should